Mic check 1 2. There we go. We should be good now. Whoa. Uh-huh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hold on, let me fix this sound, y'all. There we go. We should be good now. We should be good. Whoa. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Yeah, yeah. We should be good now. We should be good. We should be good. I don't know what's wrong with I don't know what's wrong with my iPad over here. But y'all need to come on and let me get it in. Let me log into the Wi-Fi. I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi. That's what's wrong. We on the wrong Wi-Fi. That's what's wrong. Get on the right timing, man. You're on the wrong Wi-Fi, man. What you got going on? You need to get on. You need to get on Perk now. You need to get on Perk TikTok. Get on Perk now. Get on Perk. All right, y'all. We good now. We good. We good. They always say BMF King Tone. Y'all get them likes up, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Hey man, I feel good just man. You know, some of them days, man, you just wake up, man, you be on the good side. You know what I'm saying? The last 2 days I kind of been sluggish. I ain't want to go live. I kind of was like upset, man, how they did my Instagram. Like you'll think that you don't really be needing certain platforms because certain platforms might be lesser than a certain platform, but when you used to doing something, I realized, man, even though my Instagram is not a money printer like the rest of these junks, I still be wanting to go live on Instagram for whatever reason. I don't know, but I be wanting to go live, especially that that for them soldiers song. It went viral, y'all. It went viral. For them soldiers went viral, man. I got so many people then commented both times, both times that I posted for them soldiers. You know what I'm saying? And that really was a leaked song. Like I didn't even get that song mastered yet. You feel me? It was a leaked song. The only thing I did on that record was my engineer cleaned it up, a rough mix. I got a rough mix on there. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, since it's a leaked song and it taking off organic, should I even deal mess with it? You know what I'm saying? People rocking with it. I mean, nobody don't know it's a leaked song that ain't completed until I say something. You know what I'm saying? But that just let me know, man, all that extra stuff that we spend money on trying to go get this and get that, we really don't be needing it. Even with the montage, the picture, you know what I'm saying? My wife put those pictures together with my words and I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my wife is my biggest fan. She was a fan of, the Hot Boys or whatever. And like she be wanting to know about the Magnolia and you know what I'm saying, how it was. Like just morning she asked me what age it was that I moved out of the Magnolia. And I'm like about 14, 15. And she was like, God damn, you a project baby. You been in the project all your life. You know what I'm saying? So being in the project at 15, really truly, I think I moved out the project when I was in the ninth grade, 10th grade. You know what I'm saying? So all my life, really, at 5 years old, I moved to the Magnolia. At 5 years old, that's when I moved to the Magnolia. I was born and raised in the. I wasn't raised. I was born in the Melphamine Project, which is probably like if you used to walk like me and my mom and them, because my mom ain't had no car until I bought her first car. We used to walk from the Magnolia to the Melf, from the Melf to the Magnolia, even the Calio too. I got ties with all these three projects. Um, and I actually lived in all three of these projects once upon a time. I'm gonna tell y'all the stories. You know, as I get into them. But what I wanted to let y'all know, with that being said, I'm about to start with the Magnolia stories. You know what I'm saying? With HotboyTurk. Now I know a lot of people done told stories. A lot of people done got on social media and told stories, whatever, whatever. But one thing about it, we made that Magnolia famous. You know what I'm saying? Worldwide. You know. Um, and the fans want to hear from one of our perspective. You know what I'm saying? So when I did that song, that let me know that that's what they want. You know what I'm talking about? So for me doing that song, it really motivates me to like tell more stories. You feel me? Because that's basically what I did on that record. I told the story of how I first started rapping. A lot of people thought I got my first start with Cash Money, which wasn't true. I got my first start with Hype Enough Records. If y'all listen to that song, I tell y'all how I got signed with Cash Money. So before I was with Cash Money, Chill Will had mostly all the rappers: Magnolia Slim, Six Shot, SBOGT Click, Magnolia Levy, my dog Leonard, me, even Magnolia Shorty. You know what I'm saying? I think Magnolia Shorty probably was one of the first ones that probably left and went to Cash Money Records. You know, so me and Magnolia Shorty had already had ties. Her sister stayed like across the courtway from where I stayed on Robinson Street, 3205 South Robinson. Shout out to Nell. That was her sister name. And Magnolia Shorty, we used to call her Renetta. You feel me? And Renetta stayed across the courtway, right? She used to always come by her sister on the weekends. Me and Magnolia Shorty even went together when we were young for a day. For a day, man. That what we call like boyfriend and girlfriend going together. You know what I'm saying? Me and her went together for a day. You feel me? And I don't know. She was more like a little sister. You feel me? We went together a day now. We were little bitty kids, and I can remember. Now y'all might get mad because y'all so sensitive, but I'm gonna tell this story because it's funny. It's funny, y'all. It's funny. It's funny. So I had in the Magnolia, we had my mama used to put like a 2x4 in the back of our door because you know dope fiends used to come in the hallways and get low to get high, but they couldn't get in ours unless they climbed the fire escape. So I climbed the fire escape, bam, take the board from behind the door so we could get in the door. It's cold outside. So Magnolia Shorty and me, we outside, you know, little kids. We probably about 9 years old, 10 years old, something like that. So, you know, we playing, bam, bam, bam. And me and her wind up going in the hallway. And you know, one thing led to another, you feel me? We call ourselves humping, getting booty. That's what they call it. We call it getting booty, you hear me? And after that day, man, it was like we broke up. So it's like, you know, I guess I hit that thing and quit. Now I'm just playing. But we getting booted, not no penetration or nothing, just hunching each other, you know what I'm saying? Bam, bam, bam. But we was kids, man, you know what I'm saying? And after that day, man, it's like me and her just got cool. And every weekend when she'd come by her sister house, you know, every weekend she come by her sister house. She had a little niece too. Her little niece used to, I think, go with my little brother, little Oprah. That was her name, Oprah. I think Oprah used to go with my little brother at that time. And my little brother Rollo, the one he got killed when I was in prison. Shout out to my RIP to my little brother Rollo. Um, I started looking at her like a little sister, bro. You feel me? After that, Magnolia Shorty probably like 2 years under me, something like that. You know what I'm saying? And she started rapping. So, like I say, Chill Will just was taking everybody that was rapping around the project. If you was rapping at the DJs and stuff, Chill Will was. We wasn't necessarily signed to him, but we was signed to him by word of mouth. Cause all us would go to the studio, you feel me? Chill Will had his little limousine that he used to take motherfuckers to do like concerts in at the corner pocket and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I remember they had a DJ, bro, in the Magnolia. And it was Magnolia Slim, it was Six Shot, it was Magnolia Shorty, it was me. It was in the Belmont court. You know what I'm saying? And I had went on right before Magnolia Slim. You feel me? Magnolia Slim, y'all already know he was like our Tupac. Magnolia Shorty had went on. They had this other dude used to rock the mic too. I think his name was Brandon or something. That boy was hard. That boy to be spitting. You feel me? And all us just used to be going in, man, having real concerts in the project, dog. Like, and that was like one of my first concerts in the project with all of us rapping. And I always wanted to like get my mom out of the hood. So that was my motivation to it. So to make a long story short, Magnolia Shorty wound up going sign with Cad Money. And I told her, man, tell Slim and Baby about me, man. Pop, pop, pop. At the time, I think it was like 1995, 96 or something like that. Y'all might remember her song she had, Monkey on the Dick. Now, that song had then got hot at the DJs. In 1995, we used to ride that stick. 999 when you got a monkey on it, monkey on it, monkey on it. Ooh, ooh. You feel me? And Magnolia Shorty used to get them females going at every DJ, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when if you could make the crowd dance and get hype and rock with you when you pick that mic up, you feel me? They rocking with you. I was able to do that. Magnolia Shorty was able to do that. Magnolia Slim, y'all know, was definitely able to do that. Really, like it was a lot of talent in that know you, dog. Like what y'all don't know is a lot of talent in that know you. A lot of people then came from that know you. You know what I'm saying? At Uptown, that's what it was, man. Like a lot of people doing their thing. But anyway, so she got with Cash Money, and she kept her word with me, man. Even after having a hot record out and everything, Baby and Slim wound up coming to a DJ on Forest Street in the Magnolia. And Magnolia Shorty like, man, this the dude I was telling you about. She was talking to Slim. Cause baby, I don't think he wasn't stunting it. You feel me? But Slim was the reason that I signed with Cash Money. You know what I'm saying? So when baby say we just ain't had no relationship, I don't know what he meant by that, you know, but I got stories about me and baby too, you know what I'm saying, that I'm gonna get to. You feel me? And we had relationship, you feel me? I think baby J probably was mad at me, for real, for real. But that's my dog, man. I got a lot of stories that I could tell. And I'm quite sure he gonna remember these stories, you feel me? But it gonna be all good, man. I'm not gonna put no stories out that can incriminate nobody, you know what I'm saying? That could get nobody, you know, if I don't think people want like I was talking to one of my partners last night and he doing like some video footage for me. And I was telling him, watch what he put in the footage because other people might be sensitive to it, even though we not. But other people might be sensitive to it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to stay on the pad that I'm on, like not piss nobody off. You feel me? Because I've been doing good, not pissing nobody off. Cause y'all know me, man. I piss somebody off just really in not trying to intentionally hurt nobody, but I don't be feeling like, you know what I'm saying, this shit small like we were young. Like I told a story of me and Magnolia Story hunching. People might try to make that out of it. Oh, he said he was fucking. Y'all know how they make it to be. But and y'all hearing the story, you feel me? It's something innocent. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she told Slim and Slim gave me a card, man. I don't know what song. Matter of fact, the song that I just recorded, this is for them soldiers out there, Wild Magnolia. That's the song I rapped to Slim. But it ain't go like that how I rap the verse on here. My little partner Bussy had got in an accident. Him and damn, what's her name? Yadi and Janika's sister they had got hit on a bike. You know what I'm saying? One of our partners had made a mistake and, ran over them and Bussy wound up dying. You know what I'm saying? And I made that song about him. And I was like, my nigga Bussy was a soldier from Magnolia, died at a young age, 13 years old. This is for them soldiers out there, wild man. So it was like a rest in peace song. I don't remember it, but I remember just that line and that line. So that's where that song came from, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I used to rap that song at the DJs. And you already know they was feeling it because Bussy was like a little bully, y'all. You feel me? I'm gonna tell y'all a story about Bussy. You feel me? That was my dude. I wasn't scared of Bussy. You feel me? Bussy was from the new side. I'm from the old side. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all all these stories. I'm just thinking about all of them as they just come into my head, but I can't give y'all everything at one time. I'm gonna save it for the Magnolia stories. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah, I think y'all gonna like this, man. But anyway, um, I rapped the Slim. He gave me a card. That's crazy, bro. How that song, the chorus of it today, is going crazy, and that's the song that got me signed to Cash Money. This is for them soldiers. And I believe Magnolia Shorty kind of like stole my little chorus and cause Magnolia Shorty used to always take like little parts and pieces from everybody. Like she did that. I remember, man, we were working on Get It How You Live album, and we was in Houston. And Magnolia Shorty wanted to be known not just as a bounce artist, she wanted people to know that she can rap too. So if y'all remember the song, I think it's called Blood Thicker Than Water. Blood Thicker Than Water. Either Blood Thicker Than Water or I'm Coming. It's one of them songs. So man, Wayne, we writing. Bam, bam, bam. And Wayne used to always write together. You feel me? Magnolia Shorty in the studio with us. She kind of Houston. Um, so we about to get on the song. And as we writing, we throwing raps away. You feel me? And Magnolia Shorty going in the garbage can and getting the shit that we throwing away. She was creative, bro. And she actually made her verse, bro, on I think it's called Blood Thicker Than Water, y'all, if I'm not mistaken. On Get It How You Live album. She made her verse from stuff that we threw away. She took some of them bars and she patched them together and she made her verse, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all probably like, man, you stop lying. I'm telling y'all, bro. Like she did that. And she wound up getting on that song on the Hot Boys album. That's how she wound up getting on the Hot Boys album. Cause Magnolia Shorty was known as a bounce artist. But she got on that record and she kind of like went off on that jump too. But if it wasn't for Magnolia Shorty keeping it real with her big bro, I probably wouldn't have never um got close to Slim for him to hear me rap. And if Slim say he rocking with you, Man, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If Slim called the shot, man, the shot is called. You heard me? So I got the shot called from Slim, man. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of stories with Slim too, man. Then I'ma share, bro. Slim bought me my first car off the showroom floor. You know, I used to be driving for Slim. And I'm the only one that had no car at the time. Well, nah. I had just totaled my car. I'm gonna talk about that too, how I totaled my car. Man, I got a lot of stories, bro. I totaled my car on prime night full of the heroin. I'm gonna get to that story. You feel me? Um, so I ain't had no car, so I'd be around the office and shit, and I had to drive Slim, and we used to always go to eating that Super Popeyes. Slim used to like to get the I think it was the grilled fish, and he liked them Pepsis and shit. You feel me? So bam, we were riding, and we passed Cadillac, and they had a Cadillac Catera, all white, on the showroom floor. So I just was. They had a truck too, but you know, I was a little dude back then. I was small, so you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I looked at it, Slim mother saw me looking at it. He like, you want that? I said, yeah, man. He said, man, you really want it? I said, yeah, the jump was like 42,000, 42 or 52,000. Man, Slim said, I'm gonna get it for you. You feel me? Cause that boy took a liking to me, man. Cause you know, I was always respectful, you know, like anytime he needed me to, you know, take him here, take him there, you know what I'm saying? I'm always doing. I ain't even had no license at the time, but I'm driving that boy. We going to pay phone bills. We doing everything because Slim couldn't drive himself. You feel me? So it was either me, Stank, or Black, or we'll drive Slim. Anyway he had to go, we had to drive him. So I was a driver and everything. You feel me? I remember I used to be driving the big expedition at the time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember the expeditions? So yeah, man. That boy said, man, I'm gonna get it for you. And he got it, bro. He got it. And man, I was happy, man. Him went to the Cadillac and he paid whatever he paid, you know what I'm saying? I had to wait and I drove off the showroom floor. That was my first car off the showroom floor, man. I was happy in the motherfucker. If y'all remember, man, that white Cadillac Catera, anybody got a pitch out there of that white Cadillac Catera? You know what I'm talking about? Y'all send me a picture of that thing. I went straight to the know. I went straight to the know you in that junk. You heard me? Pulled up all on my TC hot girls. You know what I'm saying? Ask them, they'll tell you. Had a pocket full of money. I took all of them to Foot Locker. You know what I'm saying? I bought all of them some shoes that day because I was feeling good. I had my brand new car because they were making fun of me. I had just ducked out in my other car on prime night and wrecked my car, and I was out of commission for about a month or two. You know what I'm saying? And the jump from the Camaro to the Cadillac Catera, that was a stunt. That was a flex. I pull up in the Magnolia and that jump on Forest Street and all the girls outside, you know what I'm saying? I was like, come on, man. Whoever out there, jump in the car. So we deep in the car, you feel me? We went to Carrollton shopping mall. They had a Foot Locker out there in Carrollton. I bought everybody that was with me some shoes that day. You know what I'm saying? Of course, some Reeboks, you know what I'm talking about? But, you know, just to do that as a youngster, you know, for my hood, you feel me? That was big. You know what I'm talking about? That's why my hood love me, man. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't been around them in a minute. But these stories gonna make a lot of them love me again. You feel me? You know, when you don't be around people, people be feeling like you let them down. You know what I'm saying? But they gotta understand, I ain't let them down. I helped myself up. You feel me? Like if I would have came home like I did, and I did a video called "Reunited with the Block." I was falling back in the same trap that I did. So after being home, after being gone for 9 years almost, and to go back home and go straight to the hood, shoot a video, I ain't want to. I know what that would have. I know what that would have caused if I would have said, you know what, I'm about to move back to New Orleans. I would have been doing the same shit. So doing the same shit, you get the same results. You know what I'm talking about? Moving, changing my people, places, and things was the best thing that ever happened to me. You know, it came with sacrifices because it made a lot of people mad, and a lot of people ain't understand that, you know, I ain't trying to keep on going back and forth to jail, man. And then, this time I ain't feel obligated, you feel me? Because when I was doing my time, man, ain't nobody was there for me when I was locked up. So now it's easy for me to say, you know what, man, I'm about to keep it pushing. I got love for you, but bam, I'm on to something else. So that's why I understand with BG. You feel me? Like, I mean, I understand, but I don't understand. That's a whole nother story. You feel me? Like sometimes, man, you come home and you see things for what it is. What I don't understand is if it's accusations on my name. You feel me? Like, that's what I don't understand. You feel me? And I ain't gonna get into that because I say I wouldn't even talk about that shit no more until me and him be able to talk. But the accusations that I heard, you feel me? Especially the one about them damn t-shirts. Like, come on, man. I was giving that shit away. And motherfucker that was making money off of t-shirts, I don't even say their name, but y'all know who was really making money. Motherfuckers ain't say nothing to them. You feel me? But like I say, that's another story, man. You feel me? I ain't gonna throw nobody under the bus. I ain't gonna bring it up. But if it's some accusations over that bullshit right there, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I felt some type of way about that fake ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it positive, man. I'm gonna try to stay da da da. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay on the positive side of it. But bro, I ain't lying, bro. I really be wanting to like address a lot of shit when motherfucker be having my name out there bad, bro. And I be wanting to put that shit in perspective, but then I be like, man, for motherfucker to believe some fake funny bunny ass shit, man, motherfucker must already was either envious or jealous towards me because you should know better. Like people who really know me know better. But people who really don't know me who probably wanna see some things, like they really be like it's a lot of people, man, who really got me effed up, man. I'm telling you, I just gonna say it like that, bro. But let me get back to the story though. Let me get back. Yeah. Come back, Turk. Yeah. 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 You heard me. But yeah, though, man. I'm gonna have some times with these stories though. The Magnolia stories and how things, I'm gonna keep it positive, y'all. I'm not gonna I mean, like I just did, I drift off a little bit because sometimes I get in my emotions and I be mad. I be mad about some things, you feel me? Cause motherfucker really be having me messed up. But emotions are staying my facts. The facts are where I'm at right now. I really don't care about how a motherfucker make an assumption. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? So I got to like, you know, stay focused, man. But anyway, Magnolia Stories, man, on the way. You heard me? And I just want to thank my fans, man, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all been rocking out. Y'all been rocking out, man. And I see a lot of people, man, even Manny Fresh, man, like that record, man, for them soldiers. That boy got in my comments and was like, man, good job, Turk. You like keep them coming, you know what I'm saying? And to get that confirmation from Manny Fresh, that shit felt good, you know what I'm saying? People won't tell you when you doing something good, but soon when they think something bad, they'll tell you that all the time. So for Fresh to tell me something good, I rock with Fresh for that. You know what I'm saying? And I actually hit Fresh the other night when I was in the studio, and he hit me back. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on him to call me, but Fresh did hit me back, and that's a start, man. Me and Fresh also performed together at the Revolt. You feel me? I don't know if y'all remember that, but at the Revolt Summit, we performed together. Me and Fresh actually got on the phone and talked like men. and the conversation was a little, you know, um hostile at first, you feel me? We had to have our lawyers and everybody on the phone, and we we talked about some shit, man, and got an overstanding, as men. You feel me? And after that shit, it was like everything else is cool, you feel me? And we been kind of like, he doing this shit, I'm doing my shit, everybody doing their shit. It be more than what a motherfucker think. Like people who don't understand are probably try to put motherfuckers against each other, but motherfuckers really don't be against each other. Everybody just in their own lane. You feel me? Doing their own thing, you know, and that's just where it's at. You feel me? But yeah, Magnolia Stories, man. Joseph album on the way. You feel me? If y'all don't know about that Joseph album, you must have been under a rock. That Joseph album, you got to go read the story of Joseph in order for you to understand the Joseph album and the concept of why I named it that. Um, the Joseph story, man, is a story that I can relate to. I'm talking about every detail of how the things he went through. I can see myself going through similar things. You feel me? Um, Last night I was listening to it, and Joseph was a little arrogant. You know what I'm saying? Joseph had pride. So sometimes we'll go through some things to build our character. And we might think it's somebody else, but the whole time it be us. So when I seen that Joseph had arrogance, Joseph had pride, I had to check myself for where I was at and the roles that I played in a lot of things that happened in my life. And once upon a time, I was arrogant. Once upon a time, I did have pride. You know, I'm not, I'm not a saint. I'm not at fault. You feel me, for a lot of things. So now that I hold myself accountable, how do I move forward in my life? I move forward by just continuing to hold myself accountable and growing in my character. You feel me? Because one thing about it, your character is what's important to God. You know what I'm saying? How you react to other people's actions is what's important. So I have learned how to not entertain, people who are fools, people who don't understand their own life. You feel me? Um, and once upon a time, man, I used to want to just react. But that ain't the good thing. That ain't never a good thing to do. Just to react. You feel me? You out of control when you doing it like that. You know what I'm talking about? So what's up? What's up, TikTok? Y'all know when I get in my zone, man. But I see y'all. I see y'all. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Um. So yeah, man, I have learned, bro, and I'm learning every day. You know what I'm saying? It's all about growing, man, growing and developing. You feel me? Becoming a man, holding yourself accountable. Accountability is where you want to be at. Becoming aware is where you want to be at. You feel me? Not just reading books or hearing people give you information. You have to use it. You have to apply it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get them likes up, man. Y'all get them likes up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get them likes up, man. You have to apply the things that you learn, man. When a person don't take accountability, they keep saying what other people do. Just focus on yourself. You're wrong. Stop saying I was wrong, but they was too. Exactly. Yeah, you gotta hold yourself accountable, man, and other people gotta just hold themselves accountable. Like I have learned, like you can't apologize and then be like, but you did this, but you did that. I don't feel like that's accountability. You know what I'm saying? Take your accountability and don't bring up what somebody else did. Don't work, you know what I'm talking about? Even if they did wrong, you just gotta let them hold themselves accountable like you held yourself accountable. You feel me? And that's why I'm at in my life, dog. And I promise you, doing it like that, it make other people see their faults and they wrongs. Like you can't force a person to see they fault and they wrong. Just hold yourself accountable, and then people have a chance to be, you know what? Damn, man, I was wrong too. You feel me? And that's why I'm at, dog. I ain't trying to force nothing for nobody else to see. Cause just like I see what I did, other people see what they did too. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is held accountable for their own actions. I'm talking about. But another thing, if you are a successful person in your own way, do not let people in the comments have access to your feelings or your emotions. They gonna say all kinds of shit. That's why you got tools to block them if you, because when you go back and forth with them, it kind of make you look like a fool too. Even though you justified, you know what I'm saying? Even though you justified when a fool is fooling with you, it still make you look like a fool. It's just like a person commit murder and then you say, you know what, man, I'm about to get him back. Morally, you might be right, but by law, you wrong. You see what I'm saying? See, a lot of things we be wrong by law of God, by law of the land. Morally, we might be right. So you got to look at life like that. How is it affecting my spirituality? How is it affecting the legality, the law? How is it, you know what I'm saying? And then try to make a decision like that, man. You feel me? And you can't be influenced by the opinions of other people, man, because everybody got an opinion, you know, and you can't stop that. Just because they got an opinion on your life don't mean what they saying is facts. So when you going back and forth with them, it make it seem like you insecure. Like a person that's a complete stranger that don't know you shouldn't have that effect on you to where you get out your character trying to prove them to be wrong. Let them do what they do, say what they say. The best way to do it is to block them. Hit that block. And I guarantee you, you ain't gonna think about them no more. A lot of us be having that, be that pride and that arrogance, man. You know what I'm saying? That we have and it stir up at times, you know, and we try to protect our image, you know. Um, but you gotta, man, it's like I said, it ain't easy, but staying aware of that makes it simple and easy, you know. Um, yeah, bro. I done came a long way, man. And it don't take nobody to tell me that. I know I have. See, that's the thing. You got to know about yourself, man, more than anybody else, bro. You feel me? You know what you came from. You know what you capable of doing. You know what you will and what you want. You know, do what make you happy. Because no matter if you do or you don't, people gonna be the way they is. Do what make you happy. If it make you happy, man, do it, man. And that did that on that. I bet your life become more simple when you stop living to please everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's when mine became simple and easy, bro. Like I used to feel like I had to do things, man, to get approval of other people. But when I stopped doing that, man, my life, a burden got lifted. You know what I'm talking about? So now I could be an open book. I could be an open book and not care about how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Because your insecurity, you got fear of whatever you got fear about. You know what I'm talking about? You jealous, you envious. You envious because you want to be something that I am or have something that I got. And you jealous because you fear of losing something that you have to me. You feel me? And a lot of people walk around like that, bro. And fear and jealousy, envy and jealousy. You know what I'm talking about? Just stay completely away from them type of people, man. When you see that energy, go the other way. It's that simple. You feel me? Um, yeah, man. Get around people that empathize and sympathize with you, man. You know, that's in complete harmony, complete peace with you. If they ain't in complete harmony, don't rock with them. All right, bro. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Man, I be so humble, man. People be trying to bring me certain things. Like, I don't even be wanna, man, don't even talk to me, bro. When you on some, I'm gonna talk about him, man. All right, bro. Bye bye. You can't come to me talking about somebody else. Cause you do that with me, you would do me with that with somebody else. You feel me? So I kind of like cut people off, man. If it ain't about no business, I don't have no business dealing with you. It's just simply that. I don't got no friends. I'm talking about when I was young, I had a lot of friends. Man, I don't got no friends. You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with not having friends. You feel me? I got business associates. That's it. You know? And I think the older you get, the more experiences you go through in life, the less people you gonna give that title to, bro. You know, you look at grandma and grandpa, man, as they get older, man, they be inside, you know, minding their business. You don't see them with this person or that person or that person. Why is that? People grow out of people, man. You know what I'm saying? People come around for a reason, a season, a lifetime. People come around to multiply, add, subtract, or divide. You feel me? So through your life experiences, you gonna experience those things with people that you have encountered. And either you gonna be rocking with them or you not gonna be rocking with them no more. You know, you just gotta learn. We gotta learn to let go, man. You feel me? Like if it ain't supposed to be, it ain't gonna be. You can't force it. You know, and that's just that on that, man. You know, I wish everybody the best, man. You know, anybody that ever wish bad on me, man, listen, man. It's nothing you can do. And that's the greatest secret. Cause one thing about it, the law of attraction is obedience. So whatever I'm giving out, that's what I'm receiving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It say your mind is an amazing tool to create your life exactly as you want it to be. It is not your psychoanalysis or your therapist. Yet we give it that kind of authority over us when we listen to it and believe all its thoughts as though they were true. This one habit of believing our own thoughts robs us of being able to live in the magnificent and glory of our true nature, awareness. Humanity has suffered too far for too long because of our mind. Every problem perceived to be out there is really nothing more than a misperception within your own thinking. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking make it so. You see what I'm saying? The way you think about anything or anybody is what make it be whatever it be. So if I want to think a person to be a bad person, guess what? All that I gotta do is continue to have bad thoughts about that person. If I want this person to be a good person, all that I gotta do is think good thoughts about that person. It's good. So guess who in control? The person who having those thoughts. So is you gonna let somebody else think for you or you gonna think for yourself? Because the one who thinks for you is the one who control. You know what I'm talking about? Once you realize that, man, you can have whatever you want in this world, man. And can't nobody do nothing about it. It intended for to create the life you want. Your mind is intended to create the life that you want. You feel me? It's a lot of people who are miserable because that's all they have is miserable thoughts. You know what I'm talking about? Your mind is so little, so what you do, you display what you think about yourself when you angry and you mad and you in the comments and you displaying how you feel about a person. You displaying how you feel inside yourself, man. You know what I'm talking about? Especially when it be people you don't know. People really want to see you win, but you go against the grain, listening to the devil, thinking that people don't. And that because you want the wrong people to love you. I don't know what you talking about the hip hop scale, but you got a lot to say. I'm saying. Yeah, but anyway, so you got to understand, man. Nobody is in control of you until you give them that authority. You feel me? Like I say, people can say whatever they want to say. And in their mind, that's what it is. You heard me? But it don't have to be that in your mind. Man, man, I don't like Turk, man. He this, he that. That's how you feel, bro. That's how you feel. Okay, all right. I didn't dismiss you because I see where you at. I don't got to deal with you. I'm still like I am. I'm still moving and grooving and doing what I do. You ain't stopped nothing. But how many people can be aware of that they can control the situation more than somebody that's hating on them? You know what I'm talking about? And that's why your haters continue to see you prosper, man. You know what I'm saying? When you're in control of your situation, your haters can't do nothing but sit and be patient and watch. When God make a footstool from your enemies, he prepared a table in front of them because you ain't gave up. You stay focused. You know what I'm saying? You stay consistent. You know, man, music is something that I love to do, something that I'm passionate about. You be having people that ain't never ever been on a stage before trying to tell me about my music, who I got people around the world loving my music and loving me as a person. You think for 1 second I'm gonna listen to this hater right here when I got thousands of people over here saying, man, your music changed me. Da, 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 da. They wishing they had that. Mostly people be aspiring rappers and stuff like that. Like I say, man, people get envious and jealous because you got something or possess something that they want. Trust me. Trust me, man. Thinking was made to order what you want, not to indulge in it. The mind is there to receive the order and make it appear to you. Thinking isn't needed for anything else because everything else is taken care of by awareness. You're thinking too much. Use your mind for what it was for, to create. You didn't created something and now you contemplating on it. Now you what? Procrastinating to make it manifest. You holding yourself back. You didn't thought of $1 million idea. I thought about telling the Magnolia stories last night. Instantly, I got up this morning. Bam, I shared with y'all what I'm about to do. I manifested that. I brought it to the universe. You know what I'm saying? I can't be procrastinating when I get ideas. I go. Can't nobody tell me, nah, 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 nah. I go. You heard me? I go. Don't listen to naysayers who don't have no hope in they self, who are miserable in they self. If you need other people validation, make sure you get around like-minded individuals. Because what? That mind is what creates your manifestations. So get around people who are on the same type of mindset that you on. If you need those extra batteries to energize you, you might be a battery that can start the car by itself, or you might be a battery that need other batteries to energize you. You know, I don't know. I don't know what type of battery pack you is. You feel me? But I'm one of the ones that can recharge. You feel me? When it go down, I can recharge it. I'm a rechargeable battery. You feel me? My battery don't go out and I have to replace it. My battery go down and I have to recharge it. You heard me? Yeah, I'm a rechargeable battery, man. You feel me? And if you would only from this moment on see what you want, that is all that you would get. But you hold in the mind the things you do not want. You struggle to eliminate the things you don't want, thereby sustaining them. So it is necessary to let go of the negative and put in the positive if you want a positive, happy life. It's that simple. And staying aware that that is that simple is the key. You got to stay aware that you got control, man, over the situation when you think you don't. You hear me? What exactly is your mind? First, it's important to understand that your mind is not your brain. Your brain doesn't think. Scientists have not been able to find a thought in the brain. They can only see the electrical activity caused by thoughts. Thinking comes from the mind. Your mind is made up entirely of thought. If there's no current thought, there's no mind. It's as simple as that. Your mind can't even hold two thoughts at one time. You know that it's impossible to truly listen to a conversation and read something on your phone at the same time. Your mind can't multitask as much as you might believe it can. So when a person stay focused and they focus on this one particular thing, why you think it always comes about? Because your mind created it and you made it happen by staying focused. You focused in on it and made it happen. See, sometimes people like get distracted because of this is why people get distracted. The majority of people who fail to accumulate money sufficient for their needs are generally easily influenced by the opinions of others. They permit the newspapers and the gossiping neighbors to do their thinking for them. Opinions are the cheapest commodities on earth. Everyone has a flock of opinions ready to be wished upon anyone who will accept them. If you are influenced by opinions when you reach decisions, you will not succeed in any undertaking, much less in that of transmuting your own desire into money. If you are influenced by the opinions of others, you will have no desire of your own. So, your desire is your mind. Your burning desire is what your mind is constantly thinking about. So, if you are influenced by the opinions, which is somebody else's mind, then you won't have an opinion of your own. You won't have a mind to make a decision on what you need on your own. You listening to everybody else. Some people go to social media to get their daily dose of what they need to do in life. They see what other people doing. I'm the person that come on social media and make people do what I do. I'm a trendsetter. I don't follow trends. I might get inspired by what I see, but I'm never influenced. I refuse to be influenced by somebody. I'm always be inspired than influenced. Because when you inspire, you reach down inside yourself and pull out what's inside of you and bring it to the world. But when you influence, you try to do what somebody else doing, and when you can't do what they do, you wind up hating them, being envious and jealous of them. You feel me? You shouldn't have been influenced because only this person and that person can do what they need to do that's for them. That ain't for you. So always be inspired, man. Don't be influenced by me because I don't need you hating on me. A lot of people, a lot of your enemies, a lot of your haters probably was fans at one time and became stans. You probably ain't do something for them. See what I'm saying? So yeah, they been in the comments just talking. I'm letting them have their way out. You know, some people just, got like I say, a flock of opinions. Don't mean they right. I'm reading this stuff to y'all, so everybody is entitled to their opinion. I don't care how long their character is and how they write it. That's their opinion. You don't have to let it become nothing in your life. That's why I block people because I don't be wanting my people who are watching me to be distracted. I don't now if they catch me on a bad day, then I might tear into them and make them feel bad on purpose. You feel me? But bruh, hurt people try to hurt people. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. I'm about to hurt you more by hitting ban or putting you in timeout because you really want attention. See what I'm saying? Some people didn't get attention coming up. So as they became an adult, they still look for that same thing that they was looking for as a young child. That young child is still in them. So a lot of people want attention. A lot of people try to criticize other people to get their point across. And if you believe something, okay, you believe it. Why are you mad because somebody else believes something different? You know what I'm saying? That's your opinion. Okay? All right. But some people can't take you saying that's your opinion. Okay. I still believe what I believe. You know what I'm saying? It's just like in the Bible. People get mad at you for believing the Bible and try to denounce your religion, whatever your faith is, because you don't want to believe what they believe. Oh, a man did that. A man, that's what you believe. Okay, it's not gonna convince me to believe what you believe. So why are you getting so mad because I'm not believing like you believe? I'm not mad at you. And they got a lot of people like that in the world. You feel me? Man, I stay clean away from people like that. You get mad at me from believing what I believe, but I'm not mad at you for believing what you believe. You want me to believe like you. We're not the same. And people get mad at me because I have other people agreeing with me. They get mad because they want y'all to believe what they believe. They don't want y'all to listen to me and be like, man, don't believe him, believe me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it be. It be a battle of, uh, and then when y'all don't give in to them, you know what they go to telling y'all? F his fans, F his fans, F y'all too. F them, F them, F them. You know what I'm saying? That's what they go to doing. Man, y'all lame. He lame. You know what I'm saying? So they go crazy, bruh. You feel me? So, all right, cool. All right. Everybody is entitled to do whatever they want to do. Nobody is God. We are the little gods. You feel me? You don't have to answer to me. I don't have to answer to you. I only make a suggestion. Now, I might have some impactful advice that might help you make a better choice. And I might get something from you that I can learn from you. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not too big to learn from nobody. I don't think I'm bigger than nobody that's a human being. We all are the same. You feel me? That's your insecurity making you think that I think I'm bigger and better than you. It goes back to how you feel about yourself. And that ain't my responsibility. I can't cater to your feelings. You feel me? Nah, we can't do that. We can't do that. So it say keep your counsel, your circle, right? When you begin to put into practice the principles described here by reaching your own decisions and following them, take no one into your confidence except the members of your mastermind group, and be very sure in your selection of this group that you choose only those who will be in complete sympathy and harmony with your purpose. You know, get around like-minded people, man, when you're trying to accomplish something. You know what I'm saying? You can't be with nobody that's thinking the opposite of what you thinking. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Y'all gonna have disharmony. It ain't gonna be peaceful. God is not the author of confusion. He said it. That's the devil. You know what I'm saying? You can't get nothing done in confusion. You can't put it together. But when you come together and have a mutual understanding, overstanding, things start to happen. Close friends and relatives, while not meaning to do so, often handicap one through opinions and sometimes through ridicule, which is meant to be humorous. Yeah, you know they say people try to be a truth is told better through a joke. Yeah, I heard that right. You know what I'm saying? You got to watch people, man. People will tell you how they feel, they think about you, and act like they joking, man. Believe them. You heard me. Believe them. They don't have your best interest at heart. See, you can't joke with me, and I know you serious. Everybody else laughing, but I'm gonna take you serious. I hear you. I don't find it funny. I don't find nothing funny that's serious about a joke joking about me. I'ma hold you to that. You know what I'm saying? While everybody else laughing, I probably wanna, yeah. Nah, I ain't go to church today. I ain't go to church today. Um, thousands of men and women carry inferiority complexes with them all through life because some well-meaning but ignorant person destroyed their confidence through opinions and ridicule. There's a lot of people who got inferiority complexes because of what other people have said. Everybody not gonna be on your side. You got to have confidence to know yourself. You know what I'm saying? I think my Instagram going out. Y'all comment on Instagram because it look like it's going out. Y'all let me know if I'm going out on Instagram. If I'm look like I'm in the matrix. I'm in the matrix. All right, I'm gonna have to get off of Instagram. Yep, yep, yep. Mm-hmm. Jeff Bezos made over $7.9 million an hour every hour in 2023. In under 13 minutes, he bought the equivalent of what the average person earns in their entire lifetime. 7.9 million an hour. It's too much damn money. Having that shit? That ain't my business, son. Man, I wouldn't give a fuck what he do. That ain't my business, homie. Y'all need to mind y'all business out here. I wouldn't give a fuck what he do. That ain't my business, homie. This shit happen every day. Y'all don't do that. Man, say, bro, that ain't my business, though, son. Man, I'm not stopping that shit. That ain't my business, son. Man, I wouldn't give a fuck what he do. That ain't my business, homie. Y'all need to mind y'all business out here. I wouldn't give a fuck. Somebody whooping on a girl. What you do in that situation? Do you stop it? Do you get in it? Do you get involved? I can't go live on my Instagram unless I'm going live with somebody. That's the only way I could go live. If you go live, that's the only way I could go live. If you go live. But let's see something. So on the song, This Is For Them Soldiers, right? I posted yesterday and it's going crazy again because it's a banger. It got like 419 comments from yesterday. And when I posted the first day, it got 591 comments. And that's the one man that fresh was like, good job. And it got 54,000 streams on it in 3 days. If y'all ain't hip to the song, man, let me play it right quick. Hold on, we about to go. Let me pull it up on YouTube. If y'all ain't hip to it, let me put y'all on game, man. You heard me? Let me put y'all on game, cause y'all been under a rock. Yeah, y'all been under a rock, man. Yeah, 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 yeah. In the circle, turtle fucked up how they murked them. This is for them soldiers out there wild Magnolia. This is for them soldiers out there wild Magnolia. This is for them soldiers out there wild Magnolia. This is for them soldiers out there wild Magnolia. Let go, let go. Hold on, I heard it. I don't think y'all heard it. I gotta play that John over. I had to play it over. I don't think y'all heard it. Yeah, man. I don't know if y'all was able to hear it. I don't know if y'all was able to hear it or not. But that's the record that everybody liking on my Instagram right now. Able to hear it. I don't know if y'all was able to hear it or not. You hear me? Yeah, that's how we looking. We on YouTube. You hear me? Record that everybody liking on my Instagram right now. And y'all hit that cash app if y'all want, man. Cash app, Mr. YNT. Y'all already know I appreciate all donations. You know what I'm talking about? Bigo, y'all already know I'm a host on here. So, y'all might not hear me saying it, but I am a host on here. You feel me? TikTok, y'all already know what it is. Twitter, Facebook, you know. Um, this is how I feed my family, man, from y'all support. You heard me? So yeah, if you don't know, you don't know. But yeah, man, I want everybody to understand that opinions is the cheapest commodity in the world. So with that being said, if you could control how you react to how people act, you in the business of taking care of whatever you need to take care of in your life with no problems. You feel me? And that's what it's all about. Being peaceful. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't need supporters. I get it. Everyone go check content out on good shows. Let me see what y'all got going on in these comments. Y'all be going at it. You are a person I can tell your whole life been about negativity because you will find negativity in anything. I can see that. Nothing I say was negative. Yeah, to everything you typing positive because what I'm you hating and trolling. Keisha, you just want to hear yourself talk. Streets said they want the old Turk with the gold teeth. Scale, stop, bro. It's toxic behavior you're engaging. Talking about crap, want attention, he the one needed. Please tell me what I said negative. I never said nothing bad about Turk. About Scale a hater, bro. It's not about that. I want to see everybody win. What scale did, y'all? The world gotta stop being so sensitive. For what scale did, y'all? They in the comments on YouTube going in on scale. Scale just got a lot of opinions, y'all. Scale say go vote for Trump. We going independent, man. We going independent. You dig? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Independent, man. But yeah, though, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned in to the Magnolia stories. I gave y'all a little bit today on this on the YouTube, but we gonna really turn them up. So all y'all bloggers, y'all can pull from my content, you know, twist it up how y'all ever gonna twist it. And that's what y'all do anyway. Twist the words. And make y'all little money, man. It's cool. All love, bro. Gardens, I see you. What's up? What's up, 7-5? Man, I'm on 9 different platforms, bro. We all over right now. When I live stream, man, I really be everywhere. You feel me? Yeah. I'm everywhere where they not there. And they be wondering how. They be wondering how. The blow dryer. What I'm gonna have a blow dryer for? I don't sit under a blow dryer. Telling the truth, not hating. See, I think people be getting telling the truth, not hating, misconstrued. Telling the truth, not hating don't mean you can hate and tell the truth. See, some people try to use that, and just like medication being misused, something that's good could be turned into something bad if it ain't used in the right context. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people who try to use telling the truth, not hating against me, they try to use it to hate. So I'm gonna tell you the truth, even though I'm hating on you. Nah, it don't go like that, bro. It don't go like that. You intentionally saying something to hurt somebody. Come on now. You can't say telling the truth, not hating. Because telling the truth, not hating, it don't have no intent to hurt. I'm gonna say it like that. Telling the truth, not hating, doesn't have the intent to hurt. So if you intend to hurt somebody by telling your truth, that's not the same as telling the truth, not hating. So don't use that in that context. You know what I'm saying? I know this gonna hurt you. I know this gonna affect your life, but I got to tell the truth. Nah, nah. That don't go like that. That don't go like that. You know. So if I'm her husband mistress, I need to be quiet. Come on now. You know, if she find out that you her husband mistress and telling the truth, you gonna tell her that you intend to hurt her. So nah, that you can't use that with that. It gotta be the intent. It gotta be something good. Like I'm gonna tell you the truth about um if you got a rap and that rap is not it, and it really not it, And you got 10 people telling you that, man. We telling you that so you can make it better. Telling the truth, not hating. You can use it like that. But if you got a good rap and you got 20 people saying it's good, and you just come in there because you mad because 20 people saying it's good, and then you say, man, telling the truth, not hating, but you the only one. Come on, bro. You outnumber. So the best thing for you to do in that situation is to keep your opinion to yourself because they got 20 people that disagree with you. So now you coming to start confusion. See what I'm saying? It be the intent of everything a person do or say that makes it good or bad. Real life. What you intend to do with what you saying and what you doing. What you intend to accomplish out of what you saying and what you doing. You feel me? See, anything that I say, I know how to articulate. I know how to break it down. I know how to explain it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just gonna say things just to say it. A lot of people do that, man. Some people tell you things and can't even explain why they telling you that. Like I give people a chance to say, okay, if you tell me something and you saying you mean it in a good way, explain to me what good out what you telling me you want to come out of it. Explain to me. I could put anybody on Front Street that be hating and try to say telling the truth, not hating. What's the good in that? What you telling me the truth? I bet it won't be no good. I bet it won't be no good. Cause that's your way of being sarcastic to justify your hate. But a simple-minded person tried to do whatever they could to discredit you, man. And it's crazy that that's the world we live in. But it is what it is. It's reality. Like somebody just say, this song is terrible. You know why they say that? Because everybody else saying it's good. So you have one person that come on there, like I just was saying, hating. They couldn't tell me why the song was terrible. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I'm gonna accept your opinion, but accept that when I ask you to explain why you say that. I bet my last dollar they can't say. They can't tell you. So you hate. You hating. You hate the fact that there's a lot of people saying, yeah, to me and not you. So guess what? At this point, your opinion don't matter. So I'm gonna do you a favor and block you. Then they get mad when you do them a favor. You don't like me that much. I just did you a favor so you won't have to see nothing else that I do. Cause you don't like me, right? I got a solution to a person that don't like me. But you want to stay around. Why? Why do you want to stay around a person you don't like? You can't answer that neither. You know what I'm saying? You can't answer that. So let me go ahead on and just politely, respectfully, pop. Now you're gonna go make another page to come back because you're a hater. Not because you don't like me because of something that I did to you. Because you a hater. You got envy and jealousy in your heart towards somebody because they doing something that you want to do. They got something that you want to have. Simple as that. I know the answer why people hate, bro. You feel me? Can they never explain it? Bro, whenever I find a hater to explain why they hate me, bro, man, bro, I'm gonna promote whatever they got going on. I'm gonna go hard for them because they was the first ever I done heard to explain why they hate somebody and have a valid reason to do that. Can you explain your hate that you have towards anybody that you have hate towards? If I don't like something that somebody doing, I can explain exactly why I don't like it. I don't hate you as a person, but man, what you did to me, and this is my opinion, I can explain that. And I don't have to be angry. I don't gotta be mad to not like you. See what I'm saying? See, a lot of y'all be angry, mad, upset that a person is doing good while you don't like what they doing. You know what I'm saying? So you just a hater. I don't have to have the energy of a hater to not like something that somebody do, man. I don't like you, bro. You know, I don't want to see nothing bad happen to you. I don't want to see you fall off. I don't want to knock. I ain't knocking you from, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Tazzy. Man, come on, man. I ain't never been no hater, bro. I ain't never been envious towards nobody, jealous towards nobody. Man, I can honestly say I never, ever, 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 ever in my life been like that. Never towards nobody. All love, Tazzy. You feel me? Like, you said you look like a hater. Explain what you mean by that. I'm gonna give you a chance to explain what you mean by that. You feel me? Cause it's explain it. You feel me? Explain it. Like I don't understand. I drive a Cadillac Escalade to the you in a bucket. Congratulations on your Cadillac Escalade. Okay. Man, you gonna get to where we going at the same time. Whether I was on a go kart, a Cadillac Escapade. Now what? You still compare cars, man? How old you is? Like who compare cars? Like, is you a kid, man? You old enough to be on here? You still play bingo, huh? I make more money than you in your sleep. Well, you don't need to be on bingo then. You make all that money, boy. You don't need to be on bingo. Big baller, shot caller. Do 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 do. If I was making money like that, I wouldn't be on Bigo. I wouldn't be on YouTube. I wouldn't be on TikTok. I wouldn't be on none of this stuff if I was making money like you say just now, boy. That's that. That's that. That's that. Jeff Bezos money you talking about? I bet you Jeff Bezos ain't on none of this stuff that we on. Somewhere and sit down somewhere, man. Get somewhere and sit down, man. Hey, let me tell you something. Insecurity and haters always reveal when they try to go back and forth with somebody that's relevant. You heard me? Like y'all be so just upset. Like, in them comments, upset. Saying the dumbest stuff out your mouth. And y'all always gotta put a smiling emoji because y'all be the only one that laugh. Nobody else, it don't even be funny. The joke be on you the whole time. I could shatter your whole world right now with one click of a button. I can either mute you or I could get you out of here. And you'll be upset the whole day. You'll be thinking about Turk muted me, Turk blocked me, and Turk wasn't even, you wouldn't be an afterthought in my mind. I promise you, I'm gonna forget you like that. If I do what I just said right now, I won't think about you at all. But I guarantee you, you're gonna think about me. Probably for a couple weeks. That's how much impact that I have on you. Watch this. We're gonna start with a mute. Now you might go get on another page and come back. I muted you, you know. So now I muted you. You still can see, but you can't say nothing. That got to be upsetting. That gotta be like you might got another page. So you could come back and be like, here I go. You know what I'm saying? Now if you go ahead on and buy yourself out the mute, since you make a lot of money, buy yourself out the mute. Go ahead on throw a dragon or something and y'all unmute you. But you know, if you ain't making that type of money like you claiming you is, of course you ain't gonna do that. Like what I used to do when people used to try to hate on me and I used to want to be petty, I'd throw some money on them or something. That's what I do to people that I used to try to be petty to on here. You know what I'm saying? Ask them, they'll tell you. Yeah, I used to stunt. I went to the bank one time on Beagle to prove a perk to somebody on here. And I shut this whole app down. And I never had to do that again. One thing I learned, what they make what they make in a month that they tried to make on here, I went and got out the bank. On live, on live. And I shut the biggest app down on here before they accident. Before they had the accident, ask them about me. Yeah, Turk did that. Nah, it wasn't about proving. It was about I felt like I wanted to be petty. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you'll be petty with people that you know it's not like how they say they are, but they got so many people fooled. See what I'm saying? So I wanted to prove a point to kind of like be petty. That's all. I was being petty that day. And the crazy part, I felt bad because I know for a fact a lot of these people, man, have insecurities, bro. And you know, I go to feeling bad. So now I don't even react. I learn not to react because I wind up being the bully. I go from being the victim to he think he better than us, but you messing with me. You messing with me. You feel me? But I understand it now. First, I used to be, nah, you got me messed up. Nah, we good, we good, we good. Turk moving. I actually got a movie, y'all. It's called Reckless. Let me read y'all my it's in my safe right here. But I can read y'all the treatment of my movie. Let me go to my email right quick. Reckless movie. Reckless treatment. I got a pitch deck. Pitch. When you shop in a movie, you gotta have like a pitch deck. Hold on, let me see. All right, I'm gonna read the pitch deck to y'all, right? So the screenplay treatment. This is the story of Cash Money Records Hot Boy Turk. His amazing rise from New Orleans Magnolia projects, his relentless search for love, and his devastating drug addiction that nearly robbed him of his life. Turk was born Tab Virgil Jr. to Noonan and Tad on February the 8th, 1981, at New Orleans Charity Hospital. And when Turk was 5 years old, they moved from the Mouth Projects, where his parents, Noonan and Tad, each lived with their mothers, into their own apartment in the Magnolia Project. In order to support his family, Tad works as the head chef for the Hilton Hotel. But his drinking habit that he developed shortly after Turk's birth becomes too much for Noonan. After a fight with an intoxicated Tad, Noonan throws him out. With the 80s drug game in its prime, Tad's baby brother Black Boy is the Meth Project's D-Boy, poster child, and he's idolized by his nephew Turk, who's fascinated by his fly jewelry and clothes. But more importantly, Turk's interested in how Black Boy is able to easily get all the girls. On the elementary school ground, Turk tests his ability to mac on the girls, and getting the girls is now his primary focus. Turk uses the time he invests in his young girlfriends as a way to keep his mind off all the killing, drug dealing, and drugging and thugging going on in the Magnolia. As Turk homeboys one by one start drugging and thugging, football coaches Leo and Rubber recruit Turk to play on their team in the Shakespeare Park football program. Viewing football as the only legitimate alternative besides following in his uncle Black Boy's footsteps, Turk becomes dedicated to his football team. Meanwhile, the world of hip hop, cozy with East Coast domination, is taken by surprise by an army of talent, business savvies, and raw energy coming from New Orleans, Uptown Projects. This army, while still unknown to the rest of the world, is household names to Turk, and he realizes now that football isn't the only exit out of the projects. Turk is in grind mode, developing his flow, and attends every DJ, block party, open mic, and radio station freestyle session showcasing his New Orleans flow. His work is quickly rewarded with the introduction to Slim and Baby. Immediately, Turk is recruited, and along with Lil Wayne, they become the Cash Money churn. As the youngest two on CMR roster, Turk and Lil Wayne develop a bond as they sharpen their styles in anticipation of their time to shine. Baby is like Turk and Wayne's substitute father, and he spoils them. But since Turk was older, he had the privilege of drinking in Slim and Baby's presence. Turk uses this privilege to disguise his more serious drug use. CMR signs a $30 million distribution deal with Universal, and everything begins to pop off on a national level. With no one constantly over his shoulder, Turk surrounds himself with his homeboys from the projects and spends less time with his MR family. As Turk's cash money record business commitments increase, so does his cocaine and heroin addiction. As Turk struggles to keep the severity of his addiction on the tuck, he's thrown into one reckless episode after another, being jailed twice and almost overdosing twice in one day. The addiction is now so powerful that even with constant praying, the addiction proves stronger than his willpower to quit. As a prisoner in his addiction, Turk helplessly watches on as his relationship, career, and bind with his Sinmar family crumbles right in front of his face. Turk retreats to Memphis to connect with his newfound love and companion. While Turk and his lady lay asleep in their apartment, Memphis SWAT team from a false tip kicked down the door. In the aftermath, 52 shots get fired, 2 officers are wounded, and Turk is arrested and indicted on attempted murder and felony in possession of a firearm charge. Reckless. So as I was reading that, I know y'all was visualizing these acts or montages of pictures in your mind. This is the treatment. Let me show y'all. This is my movie. This is the screenplay of my movie right here. This is the screenplay. This is my movie. Reckless. Y'all can't see it because the light is flashing. But this is the screenplay of my movie. Reckless. This all of the parts, skits, the how I go. I'm gonna read that to y'all too. And this is it on the file. So I plug this in the computer. What I'm about to read is the script, right? So I'm gonna read the script of how it gonna come on. I'm gonna give y'all just a little bit, just a little bit. So I just gave y'all the treatment. Fade in. Central New Orleans Meth Project Day 1978. Y'all gonna have to visualize as I give y'all. External. Central City New Orleans Meth Project Day 1978. Montage. Bad side. Scenery. It's a dice game with the fader frowning at the shooter. A group of kids play in the water from the fire hydrant. Hustlers make transactions with drug addicts in Courtway. The fader squeezes 357 rounds into the dice shooter. So y'all seeing all these pictures, that's the montage, the sceneries of the movie. You seeing that bam, bam, bam. Then internal, the good side, project apartment, Clio Street. Day. Miss Evelyn hears shots and rushes to her front door. Miss Evelyn spots her next to the oldest daughter and calls her and her other 3 children into the house. Pam, Kim, Floyd appear at the apartment immediately. Miss Evelyn, y'all get in here right now. Noonie, where's Deborah? Pamela, with an attitude. Ma, we don't know. Miss Evelyn, I'll talk to her later, staring out up at the window. It's been another shooting on the bad side. So them street lights better not beat y'all up in here. Noonie, sarcastically. Like we don't know that already. Miss Evelyn. Girl, don't your little ass be getting smart with me. I'll smack you silly up in here. And your fast ass better not be out there fooling around with them nappy head ass boys. Phone ringing in the background. Internal. Deborah's boyfriend, Sean's house, same. Deborah playfully covers up Sean's mouth as she calls home, internal. Miss Evelyn, project apartment, the same. Miss Evelyn answers the ringing phone. Intercut, telephone conversation. Miss Evelyn, hello? Deborah, voice over. Hey, mama. Miss Evelyn, girl, where the hell you are? Deborah, at Ida's. Miss Gwen caught a flat. Miss Evelyn, all right, you better be careful and tell Gwen that I say hello. Deborah, okay, mama, I love you. Miss Evelyn, I love you and see you later. Miss Evelyn hangs the telephone up and pauses to remove her cafeteria jacket. Noonie walks from the front room window into the living room after hearing her mama and Deborah's conversation. Disgusted, Noonie flops down next to Kim and Flora. Kim, whispering to Noonie, Mama fell for another one of Deborah's lies. Miss Evelyn, y'all go and get yourself cleaned up. I can use some help with dinner. Johnny. Johnny will be home from work in 2 hours. A montage. Miss Evelyn and family prepare for dinner. Noonie, Kim, and Floyd gather around the sink washing their hands. Miss Evelyn pulls off in car, then arrives at grocery store. Johnny arrives from work and witnesses Deborah arriving with her boyfriend. Miss Evelyn returns home with a bag of groceries. Intern, project apartment. It's nighttime. Y'all see how it is? The montages is the pictures. Then I got, man, this shit gonna be so hard. But anyway, if you're not into the movies, you don't understand what I'm reading. But if you into movies, you understand, damn, that boy got a real life movie. So give y'all a little quick little thing. What made me move to Atlanta? I had a vision. I had a vision of Tyler Perry shooting my movie. Um, I found out that Tyler Perry had Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta. Told my wife we need to move to Atlanta. You know, Tyler Perry got his own street. I say when I get off this bridge on this exit, I'm gonna be going to meet with Tyler Perry. That didn't happen because I got off the exit plenty of times. But how I see people making movies now, putting it on Tubi and doing things like that, the movie business is so oversaturated now. Um, it don't take as much to make a movie now as me writing that script when I was in prison. I'm thinking that it was gonna be a lot that I had to do to get it done. But now, only thing I gotta do is cast. Anybody can really shoot that movie, and I can sell that movie to a network. It's so many avenues to be able to do it now. I was thinking about funding. You feel me? So it was a no-brainer. Tyler Perry from New Orleans. He from uptown New Orleans. He don't got no story like this. My movie is like the modern day Ray Charles movie. It's called Reckless because it shows my addiction and how it affected my career, my family, my like everything. So I basically hold myself accountable for things that happened in my life. Me going to prison, having the bang out with the people and all that, because I was living reckless. You feel me? Um, man, a lot of people is gonna be blessed from my movie, man. And when I do start casting for it, I might fund my own movie, to be honest. Because what I learned, I had people want to be a part, but then when people get mad and upset, people try to do things that real make you want to do things. So it's best to not deal with certain individuals when you doing a project of that magnitude. And that's what been holding me back with my documentary and all that stuff, man. For real, for real. Just dealing with people who have wrong intentions. Remember what I was telling y'all about being with like-minded individuals who are in perfect harmony with you. If a person don't see your vision and they have their own ulterior motive, it's not going to work. And it's going to be revealed. that this person is only trying to do this because of this or because of that. You know what I'm saying? When you doing something, man, it's gonna go smooth. That means it's meant to happen. One thing about your story, it'll never change. You can tell your story forever and make money off it. I got my book. In the meantime, between time, when it's time for the documentary to drop, it gonna drop at the proper time with the right people. Because at the time, man, sometimes people only think about how much money I can make. You know what I'm saying? I don't like people who work for money being around me. Them type of people easily can be bought. Them type of people easily can sell you out. I want people who are like-minded, people who work for information in my circle. Of course, the information is going to give us the money, but when you working for money and only money, I can't rock with people like that. You know what I'm saying? At all. Because people like that would never, ever get it, man. They'll never get it, y'all. So I'm saying a little about a lot, but my story, man, is going to be one of those ones. And the part, I already got it. I'm just waiting the right people, putting the right people in position, and we going to go ahead on and give it to y'all. And it's going to bless a lot of people. It's going to bless a lot of people. From my experience of shooting a movie, I remember we did Baller Block and this took us a month. Now with technology, it don't take that long. It don't take that long. You can actually shoot a whole movie in 3 days. All depends on how you working, edit, market, promote, put it out. You can put out bits and pieces, series. You could do. She thinking I'm talking to her because that sound like her name. But yeah, y'all stay tuned, man. I got a lot of content, and my story is my story. Nobody else can tell it. Nobody else can tell your story the way you can tell your story, man. So when people fail to realize your story is really your glory, your story is the thing that really gets you to have things in life. But appreciate that. A lot of people be scared to tell their own story. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are interested in your story. Use your social media to tell your story. I'm telling you, man. Like, I have been able to make money off of me just being me, not nobody else. Y'all hear my washer shaking. No, that must be the dryer shaking the wall. It must be something loose because it ain't used to do that. I gotta go make sure what's going on and know. Something vibrating. So yeah, um, something must be against the wall or something. Something gotta be against the wall. Hold on, y'all. That ain't do that. Told y'all it was something was open at the bottom of the wash. I know that washer wasn't doing that. They never shaking the damn wall. That was too much shaking. Say, hold on, what's going on? Felt like an earthquake. But my movie, being stuff like that, being aware of stuff. When I talk about being aware, me knowing that the washer or dryer never do what that was just doing, right? I knew it was a problem. That's how life is, bro. Like when you just be aware of certain things not being a certain way, man, your life becomes so simple and easy. See, I went fix that problem because I was aware that it wasn't something wasn't right. That's how life is. You always gonna be able to. Something gonna tell you or warn you before anything. People just gotta pay attention, and you pay attention by staying aware. Signs and symbols is for the conscious mind. If you're not conscious and you're not paying attention, then you're gonna miss it. Now I could have ignored it and it would have been interfering with whatever I got going on. But now instantly something ain't right. Went in there, I knew, bam, now it stopped. See what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm about to get off of here, man. But I'm not getting off because I'm about to go take care of something on here. Um, yeah, I know them YouTube checks come out the 21st, but it's a Sunday, so it might be either later on the day, tomorrow. If y'all ain't tapped into that YouTube money, man, listen, man. People who are content creators, and you don't have to be on nothing negative to make money. You have to have at least 500 subscribers to be able to monetize on your YouTube. Once you're able to monetize, you become a partner. And all that you got to do now is create content. Like right now, I'm creating live content. When I get off of here, I'm going to hit the monetize button. It's going to monetize. So whatever I did, whatever I said today, guess what? If people want to replay it, they can go watch it all over again and then monetize and make money. See what I'm saying? Keep the content on there. Don't take it off, and it's ongoing. You know, and that's with every platform that I'm on. You feel me? And you just be consistent, man, and it just grow. Um, Let me see how many subscribers that we have. Y'all can't see it. Y'all can't see it. Let me turn it around, show y'all the money part. Like this is what you make on YouTube, man. Just you know what I'm saying? Just by posting your content on there. And a lot of people gets on and they be on negativity, you know. Um, right now my top video is This Is For Them Soldiers. I posted that video yesterday, got 5,000 views. It say views are 3.5 times higher than usual. More regular viewers are choosing to watch it, and they're watching it longer, helping to increase its reach on YouTube. 4.4 thousand, 3.1 thousand more than usual. People have watched this video, and I didn't gain 28 subscribers. since people been watching that this is for them soldiers. And the traffic been coming from YouTube recommendations, YouTube searches. So it's always a good thing. Real time. Right now they got 282 people watching that video right now. In the last 48 hours, 4,490 people that viewed that video. It's hard to get 1,000 views on YouTube, y'all. And that's just the reality of it. So when you get 1,000 views in less than an hour, that video is gonna be a good video. Say you put 10, 12 videos up. Out of those 12 videos, 3 of them might take off to make you some money. So the whole thing is if you putting content up, you gonna make something out of something. You know what I'm saying? This a video that gonna bring in revenue because of what it doing. You don't always have to do 100,000 views in a day. All that, like, bro, stop thinking that that's the only way you're successful if you do that. People who do that sometimes buy advertisement. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand that a lot of these dudes do that just to make it look like something. But I bet you they won't show you the revenue from it. They're not going to show you that because they're not making revenue when they buy advertisement. They spending more than they making. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, man. Like, this is a game where you can either spend money to look like it, or you can make it and don't even have to look like you making it. You feel me? It's up to you. Whatever choice you choose to make. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather make it and if you think I'm not cool, I don't care if you whatever you think. You feel me? Cause one thing about it, men lie, women lie, numbers lie, but profits don't. So I don't care if you making 1,000, $100. Profit is more than what you had. And the more you be grateful like that, the more you start making, man. You don't have to be in competition with now person, bro. If you making your profit, that's a blessing. Point blank period. Stop chasing behind something that ain't even real anyway. So many people be caught into how many views, how many comments, how many that they don't even know where the money come from because they too concerned about how many people watching you. Bro, you can have a lot of people watching you, but how many people spending money with you? You care about how many people watching you or them bills happen to be paid. Come on, man. The reality of the situation is you can have 100 million people watching you, but won't have $100 million. How many of those 100 million people you can get to send you $1? If you ask that 100 million people that's watching you send you $1 million, how many of them gonna send you $1? And that's what you focus on. So you build a community of people that really support you. You know, if you would like to become a member, a subscriber on my YouTube, y'all hit that subscribe button. And you want to become a member, y'all pick between being a gorilla, an untamed gorilla, or a silverback gorilla. That's the membership on my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Um, you want to be a subscriber on my TikTok, y'all gonna become a subscriber on there. On Bigo, y'all gonna become a subscriber on there. You know, I appreciate all the gifts. I appreciate all the donations. I appreciate all the cash apps. I appreciate y'all buying the music. Joseph album is gonna be on even, y'all. Y'all can pay whatever y'all want for the album before it hit Tidal, Apple, Spotify. Y'all will be able to get it exclusively, and you pay whatever you want to pay. Now, I'm contemplating on how many songs I want to put on this album. So far, 2 singles, Still on Fire, banger. And I just dropped For Them Soldiers, a banger. Consistency, man. So I'm knowing this album, I'm telling my story. Y'all are going to feel it. And not only that, y'all really showing me how I need to do this album. Tell y'all my story. It's time that people are focused in now. They want to hear from Turk, not um me being a victim and me. Nah. People want to hear my story. You feel me? I'm not a victim. I'm a victor. I overcame. This is what I overcame. So let me tell you how I'm maintaining. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what people want to see. So they could be inspired. Yeah, even though I went through this, but look where I'm at now. Look what I'm doing now. That's my story. Not, man, they doing this to me, man, and this ain't happening because they doing. Nah, that ain't my story. My story is an overcomer. You heard me? Understand that. So with that being said, it's like it's an independent move. People understand it now. Wait, Turk ain't asking nobody to do nothing for him. He doing what he doing. We just ain't been paying attention. But now that you got our attention, we listening. We listening. Uh-oh, cash up. Uh-oh. Nah, that ain't it. Y'all know I'm waiting on that pop pop pop. You hear me? That pop pop pop. All right, so bam, I just opened up my book to a chapter from first to worst, right? Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and seek to win. I gotta tweet that out. I got to tweet that out. I got let me tweet that out right quick, y'all. Hold up. Let me tweet that out. That's a cold quote right there, man. Sun Tzu, man. I gotta tweet that out, and then we gonna go. It's crazy how I say this, bro, and turn to this. You see how God work? I just was talking about how I overcame, and I turned straight to this, from first to worst. And I didn't know I was about to go to this chapter in my book, but that's how God worked. And if you don't believe signs and symbols is for the conscious mind, man, something wrong with you. Now, y'all might think that this was planned, that I was going to open up to this after I say what I said. But I promise you, it's all in divine's time. Joseph. Victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and seek to win. See, I'm victorious, man. I done already won. I done already won. You heard me? I ain't going to war if I ain't won. I know I won. You heard me? So look, after 45 days of being on the road, the Cash Money Rough Rider tour had come to an end. The sad part is I didn't experience the high energy, fun-filled performances, and love of the fans that most rappers who perform on tour did. I was physically there, but my mind was in a distant world of addiction. I didn't want to perform because I was sick. My body craved heroin. My experience on the Cash Money Rough Rider tour was my experience for most of my career. The internal struggle against an addiction that turned my life into hell. I had met practically everyone but Michael Jackson and attended major award shows and parties. I was in the life of a celebrity. But beneath the camera flashes, I was living the life of a dope fiend. It was a classic case of how money can't buy you happiness. That's another cliche that rings true. Money can't buy you happiness because I wasn't happy. After the tour, we were finally traveling the interstate, New Orleans bound. The whole time I was suffering from a sickness. I was cramping with cold sweats because I run completely out of heroin. Imagine that. With all the productivity Cash Money was experiencing in the music industry, I was in a rush to get back to Uptown, New Orleans, so that I could scope. But how could I when our bus driver Mickey was driving slower than the motherfucker in my eyes? Mind you, I was a heroin addict without heroin on a tour bus moving at the speed limit. But now the psychodrama kicked in. I immediately became frustrated at Mickey, knowing he was intentionally driving slowly just to mess with me. Should I read some more? Or should I make y'all go get the book? If y'all haven't caught my book, can y'all imagine the soundtrack to my life, Joseph, with my book, with my documentary, with my movie? I think it's a Turk season. And everything that went on, it happened the way it happened because God wanted me to tell my story, the Turk story. Like people are interested in hearing Turk story. We didn't seen everybody else. We hear a lot of things about you, but what's your side? Like people ready for my side now. Wait, hold up. We hear everybody saying this, but we haven't heard Turk side. Is we gonna let him speak and tell his side? But now the psychodrama kicked in. I immediately became frustrated at Mickey, knowing he was intentionally driving slow just to mess with me. My proof, we gotten full a few times together. And he was one of the few bus drivers who knew of my habit. So with that, he was guilty as charged for driving slow on purpose just to torture me. Also, on the bus with us was freckle faced Bobby, who had one of his girls from out of town following our bus in her little red truck. I was feeling sicker with every passing minute and desperate for a quick alternative. So what could I do? When we pulled into the next truck stop, Bobby and I jumped into his girl's truck. But now I was driving. I wasn't gonna even give baby girl a chance to drive like Mickey. I rushed out of the truck stop, leaving the tour bus behind. I was at the wheel, punching this little truck down the interstate to the max. When suddenly, y'all know what happened next. Let me see who are good people who read books. What happened? Whoop. I see disco lights in the dashboard of a state trooper cruiser behind me. with dark tints on her windows. I was able to sneak into the passenger seat before we pulled the truck over for the trooper. Can y'all imagine me trying to get in the passenger seat before the trooper come up to the car while we pulled over? I was small, so I was skinny then. I wasn't like this. So you know, I pop, 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 pop. No license, no nothing. I'm speeding. Yeah, yeah. I got over there and got old girl back in the in the driver's seat. After 15 minutes of running all our name through the system, baby girl was given a ticket for speeding. Look how I did that. She got the ticket. I was speeding, they probably would have took me to jail. But you know, a woman driving. While we sat there on the side of the interstate, our tour bus passed right by us, traveling at the same speed as when Bobby and I were on it. The bus actually beat us to New Orleans, since baby girl was now driving the speed limit after getting the speeding ticket. So I done went from the tour bus driving too slow in my eyes to jumping in her car, thinking I'm gonna get to New Orleans because I'm about to drive faster, get pulled over. Now the tour bus that was driving slow to me pass us up because we pulled over, and they wound up beating us to New Orleans. But this is what the heroin effect I bring you through. Y'all see how reckless that could be? See, I just give y'all a little reckless in the book to give y'all reckless in the movie. And y'all see reckless on the documentary when I caught the attempted pop on the police. My life is really a movie, man. So now with this album, Joseph, it all makes sense. Everything that I went through, everything, every media headline of Turk, all the lies, the deceit, the deception, all the everything that they never been told. Y'all gonna learn if it was true or if it was not. That's why I had to go through everything, bro. Like I'm in a good space in my life, man, to where I understand why people did what they did, why people lied the way they lied, why people, it was all to set up what's about to take place. It was all set up for what's taking place. Joseph. You have to understand the Joseph story to understand my story. I'm Joseph. They dropped me off at my 2000 Monte Carlo Platinum with black tints, sitting on them things. Immediately, I was uptown bound, doing about 100 on the interstate from my mama's house. Of course, the first thing I did when we signed the big distribution deal with Universal was cop mama a house far from the Magnolia project. That was the first move into 19 that we first moved into in 1986. I had all my toys parked there: the Rover, PT Cruiser, Tahoe, Cadillac, two Monte Carlos, and a Camaro before I wrecked it on prime night. Remember earlier in this video, I was telling y'all about the wreck I had on prime night and all that? That's going to be in the Magnolia stories. See, now I'm about to break down my stories. I got my channel up now on YouTube. Now I control the narrative. All the bloggers who have lied on me, I get to tell my side. Can't nobody tell your story the way you can. And I get to get paid for it. So they got paid off of me for telling lies. Watch me get filthy paid telling the truth. My truth. See, it all gonna make sense as I give it to y'all. Y'all gonna start saying, oh, now I see. Because a lot of people be trying to figure it out. And even with the process of people trying to figure it out, people have been putting their own assumptions and putting their own twists on it, but really ain't no. But some people sat back and like, hold up, it's more to the story. I'm waiting to hear what he got to say about it. A person should have a fair trial in court of public opinion before the court of public opinion criticized them and found them guilty. Hear from the witness, the person being accused. Now, if they don't never speak out, then they must be guilty in your eyes. But when a person tell you their side of the story, weigh the evidence. Be fair. I made it to the Nolia and scored. As I was running back to my car parked on Washington Avenue, a bunch of people in all black jumped out on me from nowhere. I never saw it coming, and I would have been dead or robbed the boat if they were jackers. Instead, this was on a Tuesday and Thursday routine. And if I wasn't so sick and out of my mind, I would have remembered that it was Sarge and his boys' night. The jump out boys did just that, busting me with heroin I just scored in my hand. Can y'all imagine being on a tour bus, tour over, sick, trying to hurry up back to New Orleans? Tour bus going slow. I get out the tour bus, jump in a fan who was messing with somebody on the tour bus car. Bam, we get pulled over. Got to drive the speed limit. Now the tour bus beat us home. We didn't make it there before them still. They made it there before us. They dropped me out of my car. I'm speeding again. Bam. All to go get my dope. Still haven't killed my sickness and get stopped by the police again. But this time I go to jail. All within 24 hours. Reckless. Reckless. This was my first offense. So I was released on a diversion program, which if I completed, they would erase the charge from my jacket. But I was drugging and thugged out. And after multiple dirty urines violations, I was placed on 2 years probation and a 4 year suspended sentence. All the way up until I caught my case in Memphis, I still had this 2 year probation on me, 4 year suspended sentence. I'm gonna tell y'all more about it in the Magnolia story. Oh, these Magnolia stories about to be very, very interesting because I'm not gonna tell you stories that gonna get people indicted, open up cases. I'm gonna talk about me. I'm not gonna mention certain people's names because people might not want y'all to know certain things about them. But I'm gonna tell y'all the story. Reckless. A couple of months later, I was en route to Mama's house one night with my homeboy Bruce. We were in the Rover, and as dirty as the South with two Glocks and a whole bundle of heroin, suddenly an unmarked police car flashed its lights. All I could do was brace myself for the drama because I just knew that I was finished this time. But come to find out, the officer was one of my relatives and warned me that my tinted windows were too dark. Another reckless situation that I could get more in detailed about in the Magnolia stories. See, in this book, I ain't put everything in it. I only summarize events to where whatever you don't get in the book, you get in my movie. Reckless. You get to see it. And now I get to give you a little bit more through my YouTube channel, through all my live streams, through blah blah blah. I give you real content, nothing made up. It's all real. I just happen to get paid for the truth while you get paid for lies. That's the difference from me. and a lot of bloggers. Bloggers will put anything out for content. I create my own content. I'm an open book. So I appreciate when y'all support, just like some of y'all support these lies, support the truth. Support the truth. I gave y'all a lot of information. My cash app should have been ringing off. I should have been getting gifts. I should have been, because this the type of stuff that deserves to be supported, bro. Like, I tell my story because even if you gifting or you coming out your pocket or you doing something, my thing's still set up for me to monetize no matter what. But it's just like when you in church, the preacher passed that collection plate around for extra love and support. It's the same thing. Yeah, bills gonna get paid. I'm not depending on y'all. I'm not begging y'all, but support if it's in your heart to do it. Cause a lot of y'all support lies. A lot of y'all support negativity. A lot of y'all support mess because y'all be wanting to hear more of it. But what's more interesting than a person who have overcame something that you can use in your life to better you as a person versus you hearing something that's messy and tearing somebody down? What can you do with that other than be entertained by it? If you're not entertained by a real life story, something is wrong with you. I like to watch real life movies. Like I watched the Tony Braxton story the other day. I'm watching New Edition story now. I like to watch real life stuff that I can relate to. I don't like fabricated movies that just not real. I can't get into it. I'm gonna fall asleep on it. So what are you entertained by? I don't know. I know if something is good, I'm supporting it just because, man, I fuck with that. I appreciate you giving us this content, but you don't have to. You don't have to. But for the ones that do, I appreciate it. See, them haters get mad, and a lot of other people miss out on blessings because they have pride because they wouldn't say what I'm saying. But even the preacher passed the collection plate around. And you have to let people know, man, like this is my job, y'all. Like I'm giving y'all my time, I'm giving y'all my story, I'm giving y'all my energy. I'm like, this is how I take care of my family. You know, um, it's nothing wrong with telling your truth and getting paid for it, man. Like people be trying to discourage people from doing that. I encourage anybody that have um a platform, use it and don't abuse it. And don't let nobody tell you you begging people. No, you not, man. They just wish that they can be doing what you doing. Do they tell them other people that they begging people? Nah, nah. So don't let them discourage y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, man, look, if God opened up doors for you to be able to become a content creator and you're being blessed just to do that, man. Man, listen, man, get your blessings, man. Get your blessings and continue to give people more. Entertain people. Like give people more. Cause you are helping more than what they are helping you. Trust me. You saving lives, man. You never know who who didn't heard something that you didn't say and they didn't did a whole 360. Today I watched a little dude, I think he was from Baltimore, confess to a whole lot of murders that he did. At least about 6, 7 of them. Stabbed himself in the heart and went live and was dying while he was taunting the police. And he had a girl in the house who he went to cover up. I don't know if he had been stabbed her too, or they was on some type of drugs, commit suicide or whatever. But I hear her saying, I'm turning purple. That's why I'm turning blue and purple. That's why you covering me up. She whispering, I never seen her, but he started breathing a little hard like he was gone. I don't know if y'all heard this story. There was a dude, and his name was Rambo or something in Baltimore. But the man stabbed himself in the heart. So he was bleeding internally. And he stabbed himself in the stomach. You have to really be mentally going through something to stab yourself in the heart yourself. And then he confessed to murders and wanted the world to know it. And the last time I heard him tell this girl, if you live through this, babe, I'm gonna need you to tell the story. But I also heard her say, oh, you covering me up because I'm turning green and purple, blue and purple? I don't know what he did to girl or what they was on, but it's on YouTube. And I searched the 9-minute video. It might got a longer one on there. I don't know. But mental health is something that's real serious, man. And you never know who you saving when you on social media, man, and you doing what you doing, bro. Like so many people be in my DM telling me how they appreciate me for this, appreciate me for that. It be bigger than just music. See, God used my musical talent to bring people to me. And haters be mad about that. I know that's why they be mad. Cause they don't know me. If I allow the hater to get me out my character, then people who coming to me because of my character probably turn back around because I didn't show something that they didn't expect that I had in me. And they probably needed me for advice. They probably needed me for any little thing, but I didn't let a troll or a hater deter somebody that probably needed a life and death situation. You never know, man, how your words affect people, man. How your words can hinder people or push people forward. You feel me? And like I say, sometimes I be getting petty. I be knowing what my words are do to a hater, but I can't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Can't do that. Like when you know what your talent is, your gift, your gift will bring you amongst great men and prepare everything that you need for you. God bless you to become a blessing. So when he bless you, you got to bless other people. Like that's just how it go. When people understand that you get by giving, then they'll give more. And it's not just material things or monetary gain. Or you might give love, you're gonna receive love. You might give energy, you're gonna receive energy. Whatever you giving, you getting it back. People start giving more, man. But we have been taught. to take. You know what I'm saying? So we got this selfish mentality, man. But you gotta be renewed, have a renewed mind, and then your life start changing. You heard me? So now that I look back at it all, God's grace and mercy were always with me. But I was too caught up in drugging and thugging to recognize it and responded accordingly. See, all throughout my reckless episodes, God always was there, getting me through it, getting me through it. You hear me? So after 6 dirty urine tests, my probation officer recommended that I enter an inpatient drug program at the Odyssey House in New Orleans. I was supposed to stay there a year, but I was able to run a little game on the counselor. I knew all the patients were scheduled to go on a trip since I was soon to be getting a biopsy. I kept complaining about being in pain constantly. I knew they would not force me to go on the trip while I was hurting. Also, there would be no one at the facility to watch me. As a result, they let me go home temporarily. Shortly after I returned to the Odyssey House, I argued that I had stayed drug free when they let me go home for 2 days. And I returned with no problem. So this was evidence that I had changed. I was ready to go home permanently. The counselors agreed and let me go home. I convinced them to release me much earlier than the 1 year. The Young and Thuggin' album was fresh in the stores, and there was no way I was going to be stuck in a rehab. So they sentenced me to a year in the rehab. Now the rehab it was in the sixth ward, the Odyssey House, sixth ward to fourth ward, around the Ivoryville, one of them. You can leave if you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Uptown. So all the people that's in there either was sentenced there from the jail. You probably had a couple of inpatients that walked in, you know what I'm saying? And man, I couldn't stay there. You feel me? With all that freedom, all that I gotta do is walk out the gate and leave. Eventually I was gonna leave. That's the mind of a dope fiend. Eventually, I was going to get somebody to come drop off some dope like I did when I was at another rehab. And I'll tell you about that story when I got my girl to throw the dope over the fence. You know what I'm saying? That's another story. Magnolia Story. I'll be talking about it. I was able to finesse my way out of it and I went home and I wound up relapsing again. Reckless. Reckless. So my whole time I just was reckless. About on the heroin and cocaine, reckless. You heard me? See, that might be the next song that I drop. I actually did a song called Reckless with somebody out of Philly. And they got this song by um Papa Roach. I used to listen to this song called Reckless every day when I was in the feds. And that's how I wound up writing the movie and stuff. The song was my life. It was a rock and roll song. So when I came home, I remade the rock and roll song and I put the verses to it. Man, the song's so hard, but the dude don't want to give me the song. I'm gonna wind up getting it, but it's one of the best songs because it's so heartfelt. I'm gonna try to get that song from him and put it out. But any song that I rap about my life, it always have the same effect. People want to know them stories, bro. I didn't know that your story meant so much when you are somebody in the eyesight of people. People really be wanting to know your story. And the reason them haters be so mad, yeah, this is my book, The Auto Thug Biography of Turk. Y'all can get this book directly from me, man. If you on TikTok, you can go to the TikTok shop and order it. Um, you're gonna get a signed autograph copy of it. Um, and the information that you get it, make sure you put the name that you want it to be signed in. Anywhere else, y'all can go to lulu.com. Now, if you go online and order it from lulu.com, they're gonna ship it from my distributor. I'm not gonna sign those. But if you get it directly from me, cash out me, Mr. YNT. My dog got that bunk. Cash out me and I could get it to y'all like that. TikTok, I could get it to y'all like that as well because it's gonna come directly to me. So yeah, man. Look, how you doing? Yeah, let's talk tomorrow. Reality TV. Look, that's how God works. This somebody from a reality TV. That's what I got. But this is Floyd Mayweather people. Man, my wife was supposed to be on a reality TV show. Well, I could say it now. Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition. I got a lot of behind the scenes footage. I'm probably gonna drop some of that on YouTube. And this lady right here was one of the producers. And it's crazy she just hit me. So that means my story. Once again, I gotta send this to my wife. And she just did this just now. I don't know if she watching me. I don't know if you're watching me, but I'm talking about you. But it just go to show you, bro, your story is powerful. And y'all think my story powerful. My wife, y'all ain't never even hear her story. Like when she start talking, see, my wife let me get all the light first. She not jealous, she not envious, she not a hater. She understand yours work out, then mine gonna work. But then you can have other people who are on my team, some kind of way they get jealous. It's bro, if you put all your energy to wherever the energy is going, you don't have to worry about being left out, but that jealousy seek in because people fear of losing something. The insecurity and all that kick in. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm in competition with you, but you on the team. If it worked for me, it worked for you. It actually puts you in a better position. But if you jealous and you trying to hinder mine from going, then yours ain't gonna go unless you make it go. We done worked up our way to this point, and I'm just happen to be the Michael Jackson that they chose to lead it, bro. Like we are on the same team, but everybody don't get that. My wife do, and that's why me and her together is a force. It ain't too many people I can find that don't get jealous. Bro, you can't go ahead of me. And believe it or not, I had to play my role in a group before, being with the Hot Boys. To this day. But I have created my own lane. So now you can't be like, Turk from the Hot Boy, the last Hot Boy. You can't do that. Nah, everything is, I'm Turk. You know what I'm saying? If I choose to put Hot Boy on there, I did that. So I created my own lane. But I done had to play my role, play my part. Not be jealous, not be envious, not be mad. On that plaque, it got my name on it. I put in work. I did my part. People try to discredit, but you can't discredit. I like them hot. The ones that don't tell me to stop. I got one of the best parts. How you gonna discredit it? And when you go to really like listening to the album, damn man, Turk on every song. So we just by contribute the same amount of energy to the project. But I still had to understand that I wasn't the star at the time. But now I'm a star in my own mind and in my own grind. You see what I'm saying? I know how to play my role. So what make you think you could be a part of what I got going on and you don't play your role? Bro, everybody got to play a role once upon a time. Everybody got to play their role once upon a time in life. You better learn how to play your role so you can get what you need to get and go where you need to go and stop overstepping your boundaries. You know, I'm going to stop right there. But y'all can see my book opens it up. It gives y'all images of from the beginning to after I got out of prison. It don't give y'all the full thing. But read my book will make you tune in for other answers. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on my YouTube will make you tune in for other answers. Follow me on TikTok will make you tune in. Every part, every platform, everything, whether it be the music, whether it be the book, whether it be reality TV show, whether it be touring, whatever, it's my story is attached to a part of each thing that I just named. You're gonna find something that gonna make you interested in wanting to know more. You know what I'm saying? So when you bring it all together, I'm the only one can bring it all together. I'm the only one can bring it all together. You the only one can bring your story all together. Everybody else will have their assumptions and they bits and pieces of what they think. You got to control your narrative. See what social media does is allows you to control your own narrative. Don't let other people control your narrative because they're gonna run and they're gonna spin it and they're gonna twist it for what gonna benefit them. I took that power away from people. You can't control Turk narrative. That's a no-go. I don't care who you is. I don't care how much money you got. You can't control Turk narrative. I do a great job at controlling mine. And I can't control nobody else's narrative. I don't try. I don't try. That's too much thinking, too much assuming, too much wishful thinking. I don't know for sure. I don't want to be wishful thinking about something and not be sure of it. I'm sure about me, man. If I say something, it's law when it come to me. I can sleep at night. I ain't waking up in cold sweats. You feel me? Yeah. And you make money from the lie. I make money from the truth. Yeah, I can get on here and tell a bunch of lies because the world want to be deceived. The world love mess. I I can easily do that and make money too. But a lot come with that I don't need. I don't need it because if it don't come to me, it'll come to my kids. So you don't want to have bad karma on your kids for something that you did. You know what I'm saying? So I think like that. I think of what I say, how it gonna affect not me, because if it was me, I wouldn't give a damn. But how it might affect my kids or my wife. So I gotta be mindful of things that I do because other people depends on me. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's a lot of people. And I'm gonna speak about the men. Some men are selfish. They don't care how it's gonna affect their family, what they do or what they say. They don't care. And to me, that's a person that's irresponsible. That's not a man. Cause a man is gonna make sure that he provide for his significant other and the ones that he created by all means necessary. And it don't necessarily mean you have to resort to violence to do that. You can avoid it. If you can avoid altercations, that's better. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I get through by just standing my ground, being a man before anything. I'ma be that. Like you ain't gonna little boy me. You're not gonna little girl me. You're not gonna do none of that. And we gonna be cool, man. You feel me? Yeah, we've been on here almost 3 hours, y'all, today. And I think, like I say, y'all tune in. It's always a story being told. There's always a story being told, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to my YouTube channel, what you waiting on? Original Hot Boy Turk. Original Hot Boy Turk on Instagram. Original Hot Boy Turk on TikTok. Hot Boy Turk on Bigo. Hot Boy Turk 32 on Twitter. Tab Virgil Jr. on Facebook. Original Hot Boy Turk on Twitch. Yeah, I'm on all that shit. Hot Boy Turk on Snapchat. Um, what else? Yeah. We everywhere, man. We everywhere where they not there. And we ain't doing nothing but telling real life stories, man. You feel me? Yeah. You catch me in a lie, you better let me know. And that's another thing. A lot of people be telling lies. You got to remember that. You got to remember those lies that you telling everybody. I don't have time to be trying to remember what I said when I could just tell you the same story on different platforms. Man, you say the same thing. What I put to say something different? The 10 people that they got on here right now wasn't on here yesterday. So the story don't be the same. Because if I wasn't saying the same thing, you'd be saying, man, that ain't what you said the last time. See how that works? You can't win for losing with people who don't want you to win. So always remember telling the truth and not hating. Do what make you happy. You heard me? And y'all go check out that For Them Soldiers, man, on YouTube right now. That's going crazy, still on fire, going crazy. Joseph album on the way. Reckless movie on the way. The Autobiography of Turk book out right now. Y'all go, I like them hot.com, get my seasoning. $20.99 for 3 of them. You trying to book me for a feature, a video, a speaking engagement, hosting, a show, I'm available. Yeah. If you trying to get your business promoted, speaking of that, I got to pay these bills right quick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Crescent City, Texas. Crescent City, Texas, y'all. Of course, it's tax season. And if you want to know where to go to get your taxes, tired of being stressed out at tax time, then let Crescent City Taxes handle your taxes to get the maximum refund possible. Visit them with 3 locations. That's 4638 Washington Avenue, Uptown inside Ace Cash Express, 3446 Cable Drive on the West Bank, or in La Place at 904 West Airline Highway inside Ace Cash Express. Breathe easy this tax season. Visit Crescent City Taxes or take care of everything online at crescentcitytaxes.com. All states available, right? And if you're on Instagram, y'all can go to their Instagram at Crescent City Taxes. You feel me? Tell them Turk sent you, man. And y'all already know what it is with that, man. The Hot Boy Turk Still on Fire challenge. We already picked the winner. And we will be getting him to Atlanta. We will be in the studio working. We will be showing y'all that how that play out. You feel me? Stay tuned for that. Um, if you need promo or placement, holla at me. I got packages on that ranging from 250 to 2500. You feel me? Yeah, I do product placements. Um, if you got a clothing brand, you might need a shout out. You might need a post. You might need a story with a link. You might need any of that. Advertisement is the game right now. Where it been the game. People just starting to catch on that. If I'm a content creator, I'm a brand myself, I can sell promo slots. I could do the same thing that the TV been doing. I could do the same thing that the radio station doing. The podcasting is the new radio station. Shout out to my podcast partner, Beehive. Y'all go check out our latest that we just did with Fredo Bang. And y'all go get that Yes I'm Sad album by Fredo Bang too, man. You did that thing banging. But yeah, man. Till then, y'all holla, man. Joseph Elmo on the way. Thuggin'. Ha!